Hello everybody, this is a tutorial for my Year 12s. This particular tutorial is going to cover mainly aspects of 2A, so aspects of solving linear equations mainly. So the first one I've given you is a reasonably simple one. Solve 4x plus 1 is equal to 36 minus x. Now what we want to do is to get all the x's in one spot. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of this minus x there by putting a plus x. Now if we do that, the minus x and the plus x will cancel out. Now the other thing we want to do is to get rid of this minus 1, and we'll minus 1 from both sides. So if we do that, 4x plus another x is 5x. Now the plus 1 and the minus 1 will cancel out and just leave us with a 5x. So all the unknowns are in one spot, which is a bit advantageous. On the right hand side here, the minus x and the plus x cancel out, and 36 minus 1 is equal to 35. Then if we divide it on both sides by 5, we'd find out that x was equal to 7. Alrighty, let's try another one. Here's another linear equation. Now it's got two fractions, one equaling to the other one, and what we need to do is we need to solve for x. Now what I'll do here is I'll cross multiply to get rid of the 7 on the bottom, so I'll multiply by 7 here, and multiply by 7 here, and I'll also multiply by 12 there and 12 here. Now the 7's will cancel out and the 12's will cancel out, so that'll leave me with 12 times by 3x plus 1 and 7 times by 5x plus 2. Now another way I guess to remember it is just to remember to multiply the 7 by the 2x plus 5 and the 12 by the 3x plus 1. Now let's expand both of these. So 12 times 3x is 36x, and 12 times 1 is 12. And 7 times 5x is 35x, and 7 times 2 is 14. Now we need to get all the x's in one spot, so I'll minus by 35x on both sides, and minus by 12 on both sides. Now if I do that, 36x minus 35x just leaves 1x left over, and the plus 12 and the minus 12 cancel each other out. So all my unknowns are now in one spot, because on the right hand side here, 35x minus 35x will cancel out. And 14 take away 12 is 2. So my solution is x equals 2. Let's try another. Okay, here's another type of equation where we've got two fractions again, and again we'll cross multiply. So that can go up there, and that can go up there. So this will be 3 times by x minus 3, and 1 times x plus 1. So 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times 3 is 9. 1 times x is x, and 1 times 1 is, well, just 1. And again we have this situation where we've got an unknown on each side. So what we need to do is to try to get rid of the unknown on each side and arrange it so that we have the unknowns all on one side. So I'll minus x from both sides. That way the x's there will cancel out. And 3x take away x will just leave me with 2x. Now, this is a linear equation that you should get from lots of experience you've had in previous years. What I'll do is I'll plus 9 to both sides. So minus 9 and plus 9 cancel each other out and just leave the 2x, and 1 plus 9 is 10. So if we divide it by 2, x is equal to 5. Alrighty, let's try one more. Alright, now what we have here is one fraction plus another fraction is equal to 4. Okay, what we need to do is to try to find a common denominator, and then instead of having one fraction plus another fraction, have just one large fraction. So what I'll do is I'll times by 2 on the top and bottom of the first one, and 5 on the top and bottom of the second one. So I've now found a common denominator. So 2 times 5 is 10. On the bottom of my first fraction, and 5 times 2 is 10 on the bottom of my other fraction. Now 2 times 3x plus 1 and 5 times x plus 1. Now given that they're all over a common denominator, let's put it all over one lot of 10. So that'd be 2 times 3x is 6x and 2 times 1 is 2. 5 times x is 5x and 5 times 1 is 5. Now let's collect the like terms here. Let's see. 6x plus 5x is 11x and 2 plus 5 is 7. I'll get rid of the denominator now by multiplying by 10 on both sides. 4 times 10 is 40 and the 10 on this side will cancel out, and that'll leave me with 11x plus 7. Now if I minus 7 on both sides, plus 7 minus 7 cancels out, and 11x is equal to 40 minus 7, which is 33. Now if I divide by 11 on both sides, that will give me, well, the 11s will cancel out. 33, how many 11s is 3? So x should be equal to 3. Alright, Year 12s, well that'll give you a kind of a brief introduction to the equations that you're supposed to solve in 2A. I hope this helps, and if it doesn't, I'll see you in class where we hopefully can do some work to help you solve some problems.